I know I said I was going to go on a hiatus, but I actually have the house free to myself, so I may as well get some videos filmed done today. And I actually saw this ad on TikTok.
This is Will Ferrell.
I'm gonna bite his off.
This is Jamie Foxx.
I'm 100% in for this.
Strays.
And I saw that and I was like, well, I can't not talk about that. So hey, it's Harry Husky, and in about a week's time that this video goes out, there will be a movie being released in cinemas in the UK called Strays. And Strays just so happens to be another talking dog movie. Because let's face it, talking dog movies have known to be relatively shite, let's put it. They're mainly subject to poor writing, poor storylines, poor humour, poor literally everything, even poor directory, poor cinematography, you name it. They've all been known to be absolutely horrendous. And the last time we had a talking dog movie, to my knowledge, was Show Dogs. And if you are familiar with Show Dogs, you will know exactly the reputation talking dogs movies have had. And in fact, even at the start of the movie, I think the main character, I can't remember the main character's name, I don't really care to remember, the main character of the film says this.
Nobody makes talking dog movies anymore. Nobody makes talking dog movies anymore. Nobody makes talking dog movies anymore.
Yeah, they don't make movies about talking dogs anymore, and there's a reason for that, yet Show Dogs perfectly demonstrated as to why there shouldn't be any more movies about talking dogs in the first place, yet it goes ahead and explains why. Show Dogs subjected us to farting in the bath, a poorly animated CGI dog dabbing, of all things, and one bit of scene which you might know about because of the amount of publicity it get, but one of the things that I think the character was Max, actually, that occurred to me. The one thing the main character must learn not to do is not to flinch or bite when one of the judges of a dog show inspects his private parts. And this is a gag that appeared once or twice in the film, and that ended up being cut from theatres across America. And when it got released into cinemas in the UK, as far as I was aware, that scene ended up being stuck in. Although when I went to fast forward it on Netflix and check to see if it was still there, it was gone. So there was that, and I may have gone a little bit off topic there, talking about Show Dogs, but hey, Strays is a talking dog movie, Show Dogs was a talking dog movie, and oh boy, I think the critics are going to have a field day with this one. I was just checking out the IMDb page actually, and so far I haven't really found many reviews. Nothing that seems to be on there seems to be a bit promising. Currently we don't have a Rotten Tomatoes rating, but judging from the promotions I've seen, Strays looks absolutely terrible. The only thing I can really gather from the storyline is that a dog gets abandoned by his owner, goes on some wild wacky adventures or some shit. I honestly do not know, but I kind of wanted to take a look at the trailer and see exactly what this film has in store. I haven't really thought this one out through.
Hi there, big dogs. I'm trying to get home.
I know which way that is.
Oh, great.
Right up my ass, you little.
Oh, no, that can't be right.
Right, so we weren't even, 6 seconds in, and we get that. Good start already. Right, so we've got Will Ferrell as one of the main characters, and we've got Jamie Foxx. Because Will Ferrell, interestingly, normally anything that Will Ferrell typically touches turns into gold. We've had Elf, the Lego movie, the Barbie film that recently came out, and there's just so many things that Will Ferrell has been in that anything he touches would normally turn to gold, but all of that is flipped round when we have Jamie Foxx. Now, I'm sure that Jamie Foxx has done some pretty good films, some critically acclaimed, some blockbuster films, but there have been a few titles where Jamie Foxx has been in where it's either been mediocre, a bit bland, and overall not as very good. But anyway, let's see what else this trailer has to offer.
I recently this couch. Best sex of my life. And she dirty, too.
Oh, well, I can tell. Looks like she hasn't been washed in years.
I'll see you later, baby.
It was nice to meet you.
I'm very confused. I don't get that. Why is that funny? Is it supposed to be funny because dogs hump couches? Do they hump the cushions on the couches? I'm very confused. But that to me pretty much sums up the humour we're probably going to end up getting in this film. That was very weak, just not very good. And so far, how far are we into the trailer? We're 30 seconds into the trailer, and we have not had any piss jokes, we've not had any poop jokes, no farting jokes. Oh boy, let's just have a look. But I can already see, from the humans who brought you Cocaine Bear and 21 Jump Street. Now, 21 Jump Street I have been meaning to watch, I have seen snippets of it, but 21 Jump Street is actually a really good film. When it came out in 2014, I think it was, I heard nothing but great things about it. I didn't hear much afterwards from 22 Jump Street, but 21 Jump Street is something I do keep meaning to sit down and watch when I get the chance. And also from Cocaine Bear. Now, Cocaine Bear, I will admit, I did really want to see, but because of my part-time job not paying that huge of an income, effectively it keeps me on my toes, and also because my finances end up being expensed elsewhere, and there are other movies that I kind of wanted to prioritise and help out more at the box office. I am gutted that I didn't see Cocaine Bear while I had the chance, but when I do get the chance in some shape or form to watch it, I know I'm going to be in for a wild ride.
I remember the devil in the sky.
Look at that guy!
In hell, mother son of a
Dumb smile, those pants.
Rip your off and make you
stupid
watch!
hat.
Oh, right, because dogs hate postmen. Postmen always get attacked by dogs. God. I'm not expecting... My expectations, I will admit, having seen this, have just hit rock bottom, because that's two jokes we've had now involving what dogs pretty much get up to, or certain traits that dogs have, that's just, they haven't made me laugh. I just look at it and I'll be like, oh, I get it. And if that's what your level of humour is doing, you have failed and you suck, and there is no excuse for that.
We're completely lost, and my little puppy paw pads are really hurting right
Actually,
now.
that's one thing I want to take another look at the fireworks again. Right, so we see fireworks, and an opportunity there looks to have been wasted, because I don't know if that will actually be in the film, or perhaps maybe they don't really want to show off the best of what this could have to offer. But an opportunity could be wasted if they see fireworks having maybe like war flashbacks or something like that, because dogs, we know, aren't that good with fireworks, and I feel like that if they don't make a joke around that, then there is going to be an opportunity wasted.
Completely lost, and my little puppy paw pads are really hurting right now.
This could be a lot worse.
How could this get worse?
Hold on, buddy!
Holy
That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. And I'm Dennis Quaid, and Dennis Quaid has seen some.
Okay, I honestly have no idea how to feel about what I have literally just seen, but we do see on the trailer, the trailer that I'm watching does say August 18th, but however in the UK it's coming out on the day before that, and so far from what I have seen, I mean, the directory, okay, so I'm kind of slowing up my words a bit, but the directory isn't looking that bad in the trailers, but in terms of the writing, I haven't really got much sense out of what the story actually is from this particular trailer. Let's just see what else there is.
starving.
How many of these should we eat?
All of them?
Give me a sec.
Whoa!
You look different.
You look different too.
How so?
I
Is it
will
my
admit,
human
I
hands?
will- hang on. I will admit, one thing I do have liked, the only thing that I've really liked in this trailer is this 2D animation style. In fact, why didn't they just make the whole film that? Because that 2D animation style does look pretty decent. You could make maybe a full-length feature film out of it. Maybe it would be more cost-effective. Who knows? But anyway, we have to deal with this.
Sit! The cops!
Oh God, what do we do?
Calm down. I got this. Hello, officer. None of us. Shut the up.
Strays in theaters August 18. Rated R.
Okay, that kind of happened a bit fast. So, police dog comes along, shut the F up. We see the title card, and they end up in jail. So, I just actually want to see if there's anything else. How long have I been recording? Holy shit. Actually, thinking about it, I'm not going to see anything else from Strays because I've been recording for a lot longer in that time frame that I have anticipated. Anyway, judging from what I have just seen in that trailer, Strays looks like it's going to be another example of why talking dog movies shouldn't exist. And there have been some other stuff from the promotions and the trailers that do look worse than what that trailer has just shown. But I have that gut feeling inside that as soon as Strays comes out, it's going to get absolutely slaughtered by the critics, because a lot of the humour from what I've seen either just isn't funny, is just too weak, where you just look at a bit and be like, oh, so that's happening, is it? Or I was like, oh, I get it. But as I've said time and time again, people try to make a good movie about talking dogs. I'm sure that maybe in the 70s and 80s and maybe in the early 90s they may have been pretty good, but ever since that, since as early as I can remember, which is the early 2000s, movies about talking dogs instantly turns to shit. And with that being said, I will be looking forward to when the day comes when the critics will have the fair. Mind you, I could be wrong. Okay, let's just say I'm wrong. I'm just going to put this down because of the... Okay, but let's just say maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Strays isn't going to be a terrible film. Maybe the critics will love it. Maybe the critics will praise it. Maybe the critics will praise it for comedy gold. But I have zero optimism in that case whatsoever. Anyway, I have been Harry Husky. That's all I can really say for this subject. Thank you so much for watching, and I should be able to have a video on my next upload schedule, which is the 20th of this month. After that, I don't really know if I'll be able to do anything else afterwards, but until then, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.